All right, y'all, so today I am in Porter, Texas. I'm about to go in this Goodwill and just see what I can find. We are on our way home from Galveston. We met some family down there, and I said, stop by the Porter Goodwill. I really like this Goodwill. So I'm walking in here, I'm gonna see what I can find, and I'll let y'all know what I get. Okay, y'all, after checking out the bins for just a couple of minutes, I decided to come over here and check out the artwork. I thought that this picture here was just plumb adorable. It's very country cottage, and it does ride around in the buggy with me for a little while. But what I am most interested in is that print you see right there with the house, the tree, and the flag. But there's somebody standing there, and she is looking up prices on pictures that are above this, and she does eventually grab that picture with the house, the tree, and the flag, and she moves it over to a desk, and she's, snapping pictures, and I'm sure she's investigating, if it's worth any money, or if somebody, maybe a family member, wants to buy it. I don't really know, because I do take pictures and send them to my daughter sometimes. I'm patiently waiting on her to move away from this picture area, and she doesn't. She stays over there forever, I guess, looking things up. So I go on about my business and do some shopping, and that's where we're just going to leave that story for now. But we're going to continue thrifting through this store. I'm going to share my thrift haul with you all throughout the video, and I'm going to share a couple of thrifted items with you that I purchased on this day at the very end also. Okay, y'all, so I did bring home this copper shelf electric skillet. I am super excited to have this, y'all. I used to have an electric skillet and it broke. It has fell off my counter more than once, just drying. Somebody's knocked it off or whatever, and I haven't had one in quite a while. But I love an electric skillet because I like to stand at my bar. I have like an open concept kitchen, living room. I like to stand at my bar and, do a little bit of cooking there if I can while I'm visiting with the family. I used to cook pancakes and French toast and stuff like that a lot on Saturday mornings at my bar. I do have a stovetop, but it's on the other side of my kitchen. So anyway, this is just exciting. This was only $7.99, y'all. And I've seen these in the stores before, and trust me, they are pretty pricey, this brand is. And I love this color. Isn't that pretty? The only thing is I did not test this out in the store. I usually always test out my electronics, but this looked to be in very good shape. Hardly even looks used. I'm going to get it washed up, plug it in, pray that it works, and update y'all here in just a second. Okay, I wanted to share a little tip with you guys. Anytime you have like a small appliance like this that has a plug-in thing, I know that these are probably designed to, have some splashes of water and stuff in it because they know people have to wash it, but I'm really messy, so I take a little snack bag. You could take any size little Ziploc baggie. I just take a snack size one because it's small, and a little ponytail holder. And all I do, y'all, I keep this in my kitchen. Just put it right over that little plug-in thing, put your bag over it, and put the ponytail holder around it. Now, it's not going to seal it, 100%, so still be careful, but this helps me out, and now I don't have to stress so much about getting water down in there. Okay, so anytime I go to a thrift store, I don't care which one it is or where it's at, I always like to take a run through the linen section. You just never know what you will find. And I am actually looking for fall things today, like fall blankets or just any type of linens that I could hang out of a basket, because I am in the mood to get my fall decorations up and ready for that season. Now, there is just something about this suitcase that I loved. I think it had to do with the green color, because I love green, and I would like to make some sort of display in our guest bedroom with suitcases like this so that they could hold sheets and blankets and maybe even the kids' toys. I don't know, but if I could find a bunch of like green and brown and tan ones and like mix match them, that would be so fun. And then I really was showing interest in this baby gate, but I did not want to pay $20. Y'all, I carried this around in my buggy up until I got ready to check out, and I don't know why I put it back. This would be so cute hanging off of a peg rail, but I did end up putting this back, I guess because my buggy was already so full with other things. I did want to mention in this video, if you follow along on my channel and you watched my Tuesday video and saw where I bought that gorgeous mirror, well, I will not have that in the video today to show you it all hung up and styled, because I just now got some clips for it. I did not exactly get the type of clips that I wanted, but I'm going to make these work, and I won't be able to get it put up until this weekend. I thought that this piece right here was so cute. It is not necessarily my style, but I know that somebody else would probably love this. Could you imagine seeing this with a candle in it or some little Christmas lights and have it up on a shelf, like with some battery operated lights or something? I think that that would be so, so cute. And this almost looked like Fiesta wear. I'm not really sure, but look how beautiful that rooster is. Okay, y'all, so I spotted this coming up the aisle, and there is no way that I was going to be leaving this little beauty behind. So gorgeous, y'all. Look at this scene on here. I love this. It was only $1.99. And it is this beautiful Currier and Ives ironstone piece. I will definitely be displaying this in the winter time, because as you can see, that is snow that is on a bunch of the ground. But yeah, I love this. I wish I could find a whole set, but I'll find it one day. I'm just keep thrifting, even if I have to do it one plate at a time. I love it so much. It even has a few chips and different things, but I don't mind, because I'm just going to be using it for display purposes. Okay, y'all, I do not know what this gorgeous box's original purpose was, but think outside of the box. You could use that to store something. I don't know if you got like a bunch of extra toothpaste or soap or anything like that. If you stock up on that type of stuff, that would be so pretty on a bathroom shelf, on the back of your toilet even. I don't know, and you could store stuff in it, put you a doily on it with a little plant on top. Y'all, that would just be super, super adorable. Okay, and I thought that this storage container looked to be in pretty good shape. I could not find a price on it anywhere though, and I was just not in the mood. Some days I am just not in the mood. If it doesn't have a price and the lines are long, I don't want to get up there and them tell me a price that is too high and then me say, no, I don't want it. So I just decided to leave that one on the shelf today. Oh my goodness, y'all, look how beautiful these little plates are. I could just picture these at someone's baby shower who's having a little girl, or if someone's having like a little princess birthday party, those plates would be super adorable. Okay, y'all, I love this jar. I have a couple more just like this. They are round though, where this one is kind of square. And I have some seasonings and stuff in them. I will be taking this off. I'm going to wash this up really good, get it cleaned up. And I'm not really sure which seasoning I'm going to keep in it. Let me show you one real quick that I thrifted a while back. It's this round one here. And I have like a all-purpose seasoning in it. And it's getting really low, but I keep this right there on my stovetop, or by my stovetop, because I use it all the time. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to put in this one, but I'm going to go get it cleaned up, and then I'll show y'all what I decide to put in it and where I'm going to keep it sitting at. Okay, y'all, right here I wanted to show you another option if you do not have lemon oil, is to just use scalding hot water. Run it over that sticky thing and then kind of scrape it off. The only thing about not using lemon oil is you can get it off, but you have to scrape to get a lot of that sticky off. I'm trying to show you. You see how the sticker came off, but it left behind some of the sticky stuff. So I have to go in and I have to scrub with my fingernail to really scrape that off. I'm not pushing or trying to sell lemon oil to you, but if you want something like that just for stickers or sticky things, you can get lemon oil just about anywhere. You see here I'm having a really kind of scratch to get it off. Well, when I used lemon oil on that glass piece I did earlier, the skillet, I didn't have to do any of that scraping and it came off like super fast. But this is an option, just scalding hot water. You see here I'm showing you, it gets it just as clean. You just have to put in a little more elbow grease. Okay, got my clean jar, got my clean parts, and I'm going to use fresh ground black pepper. This is what I have my ground black pepper in right now, and it has a shaker with some pretty big holes. It's an old spice jar of some kind, and I do like using this, but when I'm over there cooking on my stove, I like to be able to scoop bigger portions out. I cannot just have a salt shaker or a pepper shaker over there because I use a lot more seasoning than that lets come out at one time. So I think I'm going to put my pepper in here because it matches what I have my all seasoning in. So I'm just going to put the little seal back on that real quick. And then I'm going to dump this pepper in. And I'll use this jar for something that I just don't use that often. So I'm going to try to dump this just real easy like that. And then these jars are not hard. Somebody asked me before, are these jars, the lid's hard to, you know, open and close, and they are not. You make sure this part comes with you. You put it up here, that little thing right there, And then in order to, like, you know, seal it, you just snap that part down. It's easy peasy. I'm so used to using one like this for my salt. All right, so we got our pepper all in there, and let me go show you where it's going on my stovetop. Okay, so here's the little setup that I have over here on my stovetop that probably needs to be cleaned, but we cook in here all the time. And here's one that I have my salt in. I use Celtic salt, Celtic sea salt, and I just keep it in this. And then here's the one with the all seasoning in it. And then I just keep a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in there. I just have a small bottle because I use it so fast that I don't worry about it going bad. So I have no problems with that. And so now here is my pepper, and I love it. This is a very functional space. This is something that I use almost every day, and I love how it looks here on my old platter. This is a thrifted little creamer here, and these little spoons I get questions about all the time. I actually got these, y'all, at Hobby Lobby, and I love them. I use these to dip my seasonings out. I use this one for the salt usually because it has a wider mouth on it. But yeah, I mean, I use this stuff constantly, like every day. So I'm excited to have this, and these jars are not hard for me to open. They don't, it's just kind of like, it's easy for me to get over here and I just pop them open. And normally if I'm cooking a meal, I just go ahead and pop them all open. I have them open, ready for me to just start dipping out of. Now I need another one because I keep garlic powder also over here by my stovetop, and it's just in a mason jar, which is perfectly fine, but I might could find room on here for it somewhere, or start finding some that are bigger that I could put over here on my little shelf, because I think this little area is pretty packed and it's a very functional little section. What I like to do is keep things corralled on something like this. So I need to pull this off if I'm cooking like with big pots of stuff. I can just pick this up, move it over on the counter, and it's not on my stovetop, and it's still accessible for me to get and use all my stuff. So I suggest you getting something and getting a little tray or a little plate or something like that that you like, that's pretty, and it kind of corrals all your stuff, and it's easy to move it if you want to keep it on your stovetop but you need to move it to cook. There's your tip for the day. Okay, y'all, you ever get a piece of decor and go, what in the world was it about this piece that you thought would be beautiful? Well, y'all, when I looked at this, I immediately thought that it looked like just a piece of old country decor. It was only $1.99, and my thoughts were, look how beautiful it is. Just look at that handle, y'all. Okay, so when you look at this in the thrift store, you might be thinking it's broke, or what in the world even is it? Because I still don't know what this is, but what I'm going to use it for is to put a candle in and then have this kind of just laying over. I think that that would just be so rustic. I love to get candles out during the fall and winter. I don't burn them a lot, but there is something about the fall and winter season that I love to have candles out just a little bit, not a bunch. But y'all, I thought I'm going to use this as a candle holder. Let me show you where I'm going to use it and how the candle looks in it. Okay, so right here on my bar, I have just some salt and pepper on a Lazy Susan, my butter bell, y'all saw that in a previous video, my little thrifted creamer here, and thrifted doily, and then I got this beautiful candle from Hobby Lobby. And what I want to do is take this, put it up here, and I thought about putting my butter bell in it, but I don't know, let me look, y'all. Yeah, see, it's a little too big for my butter bell, I think. So I'm going to put the candle in it. It's going to be kind of a tight fit because this candle is a little bigger, but I think it'll work because this expands. And voila, look at there. A beautiful little candle holder. So I'm going to put this on until I get it moved and then show y'all what it looks like. Okay, y'all, so I thought that I would save this one for the end of the video because I never showed any footage of me going back and picking this up, mainly because it was just a little awkward. That lady was standing over at that desk looking at this for quite some time. I'm sure she was trying to look up the artist and see if it was worth any money. She seemed to be in the market for a resale. I'm not really sure, but y'all, I love Warren Kimball prints. There is a hen on a nest print that he has that if I find it in the thrift store, I will be snatching it up. But I loved the simplicity of this one. I knew when I turned the corner and walked down the aisle that I wanted this picture. And I thought that she was looking at a picture above this one, which actually I think she was. She was probably looking something up on that one, but I didn't want to reach down, you know, below her because she was right in front of this picture. I didn't want to reach down and say, excuse me, I'm trying to get this print. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because it would have come across rude, because she did pick it up after she finished looking at that one on the top and was researching this one. She did not have a buggy or anything. And so I waited until she was all the way over in the furniture section and not even by this picture anymore before I went over and got it. So I grabbed it up, put it in my buggy, and y'all, I don't know, she kind of followed me around the store the rest of the afternoon. So I just felt a little strange. But anyway, I ended up coming home with it because, you know what, if you put it down and you walk away and don't put it in your buggy or anything, if you snooze, you lose. I mean, I'm not trying to say that to be, you know, ugly or anything like that, but that is why I tell y'all, if you are the at least bit interested, you better think about it in the buggy. But anyway, y'all, I only paid $7.99. I'm so excited, I don't even know if I told y'all that. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the stickers off of this, clean up the glass, and go show you guys where I ended up hanging this beautiful piece of artwork. Okay, the last couple of things that I picked up, and I was not filming when I came across these, they were almost in the front, like when you were getting ready to check out, is these, I don't even know what you call these, but they're just like, not shawls, I don't know, y'all let me know down below what are these called, but I love them. I have several, and they're just really thin, and they're perfect to wear over like a dress that has a little strap, but you don't really like that showing all of your arm and stuff, because that's how I am. I don't like that, but these are perfect for me to wear over stuff like that, or like a really thin short sleeve, a dress. I can wear it to church, and I like how long they are, and they just are so comfortable and so cute. This one was made by Try This. Don't know anything about them, but I just bought a blue dress at Walmart, a solid blue dress. It's really long, so this will look pretty, and it's got some, you know, the tan colors in it, and I thought it would be really pretty for fall. And these were $5.99 each. I have one more to show you. Okay, and then I picked up this one. I think this is beautiful. I love the colors in this. Talk about fall. I mean, it's got these gorgeous greens and then this real muted orange. I just love it. It's got this here on the sleeves. They're kind of like this. They're not long sleeve, but they're not really short. I really like stuff like this. And it goes longer in the back, you can see there. I love this. So it has this little detail down here as well. Again, it's a very thin, if I can get a hold of it, it's a very thin. So it's perfect for here in Texas because it does not really get cold until like later. But this can go over, again, like I said, stuff, and you can start wearing the fall shoes with these sort of things. And you can take some ordinary little cloth or cotton dresses, I guess is what I should say, and add something like this to it, and it really dresses it up. So I got this, and this one was also $5.99. All right, y'all, I am finished thrifting at the Goodwill. Larry and Elizabeth, they went to Tractor Supply, and they went and got us some Starbucks. Thank you for getting me some Starbucks.
You're welcome.
And now we're headed home. I had a good time shopping in there, and I hope y'all did too. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week with a
brand new video.